Hey everyone, how's it going? This is Akash here, and you are watching Tech Infinity. In this video, we are going to have a look at the LG Velvet. Well, first of all, we have to understand the LG's history and why we are seeing the new launch of a series called the Velvet. Well, in earlier years, LG used to launch the G series around March to May, and around September to November, they used to launch the LG V series. And the V series was LG's reply to Samsung's Note devices, while the LG G series was LG's response to the Samsung S series. However, LG's mobile division has been struggling for a very long time, and it was about time that they had to change things up. They changed their mobile division head, and they promised that they will be bringing out some drastic changes in terms of their pricing. So what they said that they will be pricing their smartphones with aggressive strategy, as well as it will be smartphones made for masses. Well, without further ado, let's have a look at the LG Velvet. So the Velvet series will be replacing the LG G series, and we already had the launch of LG V60, which was quite an interesting device with a dual screen, and that device was really good. But it seems like LG Velvet is an attempt to bring down the price. So how will they do that? Well, the biggest highlight of the device is going to be that it will launch with Snapdragon 765 processor instead of an 800 series processor, especially because the 865 is a very expensive modem, which has led to an increase in prices of devices like the OnePlus, the Samsung S20, and several other devices. And another major thing that LG is promoting here is their design. So this time around, they have put in a lot of thought about how their smartphone looks, and it should appeal to the general audience. So on the back, you will have what they are calling a 3D arc design. So basically, this display is curving as well. And this is a video launched by LG Korea's YouTube channel. And on the back, you'll have this camera setup, which will be named as the Raindrop camera module. So it feels like raindrops are falling. So as you can see, there's a LED flashlight as well as 3 camera sensors. And on the front, you will notice that there is a teardrop notch. It isn't really the punch hole that we expected LG would include this time around, but still seems like the bezels here have been trimmed a lot as compared to previous LG devices. It would have been exciting to see the drop notch go away and instead seeing the LG device bring in a punch hole. But well, you cannot really have everything, and it isn't that bad. It's not really that big of a deal. Now moving on, as you could guess from the mid-range processor, well, it is rather an upper mid-range processor. This device will be targeting a price of around $500 to $600, and I think the success of this device really depends on how LG prices this device. So it is expected that LG will unveil this smartphone sometime next month. And earlier rumors suggested that this device will be supporting 5G, and that has also been mentioned in the video, as you could see here. And it will have a 4000 mAh battery, a 48 megapixel main camera, and it will support LG's dual screen attachment. But I don't think that dual attachment would be seen here, because if they were going to bring in a dual attachment, it would be seen here. And using that dual attachment would completely kind of ruin the look that LG is going for. As you could see here, LG has put in a lot of emphasis on how the device looks. And if you slap on a dual case accessory on that, it is all going to be hidden away. And the screen size will be somewhere around 6.7 to 6.9 inches and about Full HD Plus AMOLED panel. And for the 4G network, it will have obviously support, but for 5G network, it will be having an integrated Snapdragon X52 modem. So what are my thoughts about this device? I'm kind of excited about it, because this is one of the very few devices left on the market which has a good design, excellent hardware, and it even supports the 3.5mm headphone jack. And if we have anything to see from LG's past, this will be having the quad DAC option. So what is that? Well, I'm right now using it on my LG V30 and it provides you amazing audio experience which isn't really seen on any other device, and most of the devices nowadays are coming out without any headphone jack. And you'll also see a dual speaker setup here, and here you'll have a bottom mounted speaker as well as another speaker at the top just beside that notch. And I think the pricing is really important because iPhone launched their iPhone SE for about $400 starting price, and a lot of people will be tempted to buy that device. So LG really has to plan and place itself, because a lot of devices out there, iPhone SE, the OnePlus 8, it is still a tad bit expensive than what we expect from OnePlus, but it would still be within shooting range of this LG Velvet. So I hope LG gets the pricing right, because generally what happens is that LG launches their smartphones really high priced, and after just 3-4 months and very quickly the price drops a lot. So, and LG doesn't really advertise their smartphones well, and that overall leads to a failure of the product, because people and reviewers just talk about the launch price and then forget about the device. And I think LG really needs to hit a home run with this device, because LG's mobile division is looking more and more bleak. So that's it for this video. If you liked it, click on the like button and also subscribe to my channel for more such videos. Thank you for watching. Have a nice day. I'll see you in my next video.